Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the show. I hope you're having a fantastic day, and I hope that this video finds you well. This is not the same Donald Trump that was in office in 2017 through 2020. See, this Donald Trump does not play games, and there's proof for that. Right now, there is full-out panic mode in DC. There are Democrats, there are Republicans, there are independents, there are all sorts of politicians right now running around and hiring attorneys because Donald Trump told his DOJ, investigate everyone. Hillary Clinton is calling her attorneys right now and begging them for help. Same with Obama. Same with the Bidens and many, many others, because Trump is not playing games. He just ordered his DOJ and FBI to investigate Russiagate. Russia. That's right. That's being investigated. On top of that, ladies and gentlemen, Trump said his team is looking into criminally indicting several Congress people for storming the ICE facility the other day. On top of that, Alberta, Canada is going to be holding a referendum, which is an election to see if the people of there want to leave Canada and join the United States. And we're going to cover all of that. Do me a huge favor. Smash that thumbs up. Subscribe. Leave me a comment. Where are you tuning in from? And how's your day going? And before we continue, today's sponsor is Verity Metals. Ladies and gentlemen, gold right now is skyrocketing. Why? Well, because if you look at IRAs, 401ks, that's not doing good. The banks are doing really bad right now, so it's a perfect time to protect and invest your finances through physical, constitutional gold and silver. And Verity Metals is the company for you. Why? They love Trump, they love the Patriot community, and they love the Patriot community so much, they'll give you free silver on your next qualifying order when you tell them Vlad sent you. So call or text 480-717-9081. Tell them Vlad sent you. Boom, free silver on your next order. Let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. First, I'm going to read you this article. Then we're going to move on to what's happening in Canada. Actually, let me show you this first. Let me show you this clip really quickly. You're going to love it.
The Trump administration is warning there could be more arrests after 3 House Democrats attempted to push through ICE agents and enter a New Jersey immigration detention center on Friday.
So, as we all know, the New York mayor has been arrested, and now the Trump administration is saying that they are going to also possibly arrest the Congress people. That is massive. All right, let's go to this article. Trump's new weaponization czar, Ed Martin, unleashes hell on the deep state, quietly investigates Russiagate architects and lawfare operatives, including Wiseman. President Donald Trump has appointed Ed Martin as the head of the newly formed Justice Department Weaponization Working Group, a move that has Democrats, never Trumpers, and the deep state operatives sweating bullets. Ed Martin has done an amazing job as interim U.S. attorney and will be moving to the Department of Justice as the new director of the Weaponization Working Group, Associate Deputy Attorney General, and pardon attorney, Trump wrote on Truth Social. In these highly important roles, Ed will make sure we finally investigate the weaponization of our government under the Biden regime and provide much needed justice for its victims. Congratulations, Ed. Martin, whose nomination as interim U.S. attorney for D.C. was sabotaged by spineless Senate Republicans led by Rhino Tom Tillis, is now spearheading the crackdown on the very swamp creatures behind the Russia collusion hoax. These are the same bad actors who weaponized federal power to persecute political opponents, and twisted the justice system into a partisan hit machine. There was no limit to the weaponization, Martin told the New York Post, so there may be no limit to the targets. It's a nationwide and, frankly, international docket where the government was used against the citizens, where the government was weaponized, he added. So Ed Martin saying it's not just in the United States that our government is doing things it shouldn't. It's doing things all over the world that it shouldn't. And Trump just told him, go and investigate everyone and investigate, the politicization of the Biden regime. But it gets better. Sometimes there will be crimes involved, in which case we'll prosecute. Sometimes there will just be the need to make clear this is not how it's supposed to go. While the Senate was busy playing games, Martin was already wielding his authority behind the scenes. As interim U.S. attorney, he demoted multiple prosecutors involved in the politically charged January 6 cases and began launching fresh inquiries into, right there, the Russia Gate actors. Mueller's infamous pit bull, Andrew Weissman, DOJ insider Mary McCord, and disgraced former FBI counterintelligence chief Charles McGonigal, don't get shadow banned for that, who is now serving a prison sentence for colluding with sanctioned Russian oligarch Oleg Deripaska, were all key players in the Trump-Russia saga. Just last week, Martin's office fired off an email to McGonigal's attorney asking for an interview with him over, quote, information that has come to the attention of my office, according to a copy of the letter first seen by the Post. Now, the article goes on, but let me tell you this, ladies and gentlemen. There is now an official investigation launched by Trump's administration and his DOJ into Russia. Yeah, Trump wants to know who did it. Trump wants to know who was behind it. Trump wants to know who funded it. Trump wants to know who knew and did nothing to stop it. But we already know Obama, Biden, Clinton's, Weissman, Anthony Weiner, and many, many others, ladies and gentlemen. So this is amazing. We're actually going to see justice. Now let's move on. There's a few good stories we need to cover. This happened earlier this morning. The Democrats MS-13, that's the new party logo, is fighting for illegal immigrants like they have never fought for Americans. Watch how they storm, attack, and assault ICE agents at an ICE detention center.
On your face.
Your life okay?
On my people.
Oh, what's up, Vatican? What up, Vatican? I'm gonna turn down the volume because it could get struck down for music. Look at them rushing. As this is playing, I'm gonna have to turn off the volume, but I'm gonna speak. Where the hell were you Democrats when illegal criminals were coming through our border, trafficking children, bringing in fentanyl, abusing women? Where were you then?
Sir. What side does it?
Where were you, Democrats? Oh, man, stop singing. See, and they're trying to stop ICE agents from driving in and leaving. But let's continue, ladies and gentlemen. We've got other cool stuff. No tax on tips and overtime is confirmed to be on President Trump's one big, beautiful bill. Now, I showed you that one. Now, we're going to wrap up with this, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to talk about Canada. Watch this.
I am very proud to announce that we have an official referendum question for the referendum petition campaign that we would like to introduce today. So, gentlemen, if you could excuse me for a minute, and I'll try to do this without pulling down the sign board. That is the question that will be on the ballot for the Alberta referendum. It states quite simply, do you agree that the province of Alberta shall become a sovereign country and cease to be a province of Canada, yes or no?
Did you see that? Alberta is holding a referendum, an election. And only the people in Alberta are gonna get to vote. Do you want to stay with Canada or do you want to become an independent state? Now, in order to join the United States, they must first leave Canada and then, right? So they vote, they become independent, then they have another vote. Do we join or remain independent? This is how Crimea became part of the Russian Federation. They had two referendums. First one, do we stay with Ukraine or become independent? Overwhelming majority voted to become independent. Then they voted again in a few weeks after that. Do we join the Russian Federation or do we stay independent? And then they voted to join the Russian Federation. But check this out. This is what Trump said, and it's just listen to it.
I said before in our meeting with the new and very talented Prime Minister of Canada that we have some very big announcement to make. It's not about trade, it's about something else, but it's going to be a truly earth-shattering and positive development for this.
Listen to that again.
Announcement to make. It's not about trade, it's about something else, but it's going to be a truly earth-shattering and positive development for this country and for the people of this country. And that'll take place sometime within the next few days. I said before.
So there's an announcement coming from Donald Trump about Canada. And it's not about trade. It's about something else. And it is going to be truly earth-shattering. That's what Trump said. It's not about trade. Earth-shattering. What could it be? Oh, what could it be? Ladies and gentlemen, we are living in one of the most fun, exciting times in possibly human history. We are living in very exciting times. It's going to be interesting. Can you imagine getting to live through the time where our president, we joined Canada? That'd be amazing. By the way, let me check something for you really quick. Hold on. Let me put the mic over here. Did Trump... Okay. Do you know what's happening with Panama Canal? Do you know that China, and this is the reason you haven't heard about this, because that means it's a huge win for Trump, and the fake news will not cover wins for Trump. Panama Canal is 100% under the control of the United States right now. Our military is down there protecting it. China is out of there. Yeah, you won't hear that on the fake news, but you will hear it here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is massive. There's now a full investigation in D.C. into Hillary Clinton, Barack Hussein Obama, Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, and all the other crooks. On top of that, Trump is arresting these crooked judges. He's arresting crooked mayors that are getting in the way of ICE and ICE agents doing their job. Congress people who are storming ICE facilities are about to be arrested. In Canada, at least Alberta is going to be joining the United States. Well, I have a message for you Democrats. Come here. Listen to me. Come here. Get closer. I said get closer, Dem. If you want to lose every election forever, keep doing what you're doing. Keep fighting for illegal immigrants. Keep risking for your freedom for illegal immigrants. Keep storming ICE facilities. While Trump looks out for the American people, like with today's executive order when it comes to prescription drug prices, while Trump is securing the border, while Trump is building a great economy, cheaper gas prices, cheaper egg prices, lower inflation, go keep flying to El Salvador. Keep screaming for that Grego Garcia wife beater guy. Go ahead. Keep standing up for the criminals and the wife beaters and the illegal criminals who, by the way, in 2019 was arrested for human trafficking. Keep doing what you're doing. We're going to keep doing what we're going to be, what we're already doing is that, and that's making America great again. Ladies and gentlemen, the Democrat MS-13 party is they're cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. It's wild to see like how blind and out of touch those people are. Do me a huge favor. Smash that thumbs up. Subscribe. God bless you. I'll see you guys soon.